Yo, what's up everybody? This is Papa Bale. And what we're doing here is we're looking at the underside of my table with the pegboard. I've screwed in some wood here. Oh yeah, that's nice and tight, dude. That's gonna be great. And the next step is I'm gonna drill a hole and I'm gonna put the shaft in. And it's either going to go all the way through or it's not. If it does, I got to put a flange on the other end, screw it in and tighten it down. I got the 1/4 inch drill bit right there. It's a 1/4 inch pole. Should be good. Should be good. I got alternatives, but this will add a lot of support and we'll just be able to let it rip. I've never been able to just let this thing build up to its, max acceleration for two reasons. One, the shaft, and two, the magnets would always go flying off, like with extreme velocity at the walls and whatnot. So I fixed that problem by recessing the magnets into the rotor. And so even if I now put an additional 9 and just lay them on the magnet to magnet, north to south, they're not going anywhere because that bond is beyond strong. So I just got to decide whether I want to do that, because I think it's pretty good the way it is. But I've had visions in my mind of actually putting another one of these magnets right on top of it, so that there's no like glue or interference, so it's not, there's no reason to discount what you're seeing is the point. And I'm not saying I'm quote unquote reinventing the wheel. Who would want to do that? It's not about that. We're way beyond the wheel, honestly. Even though I'm like looking at one right here. This is a wheel. Wheels are used all the time, but I mean there is other technology that can move you forward that isn't round. You know what I'm saying? It's not round, it's not even on the ground per se. It's really sweet though. It's neat. All this stuff is neat. The wheel is, of course, what we're talking about here with the motors and whatever. I think that the lower the duty cycle, right? I mean, the closer it is to the center that the rotation is occurring, the less inertia and more torque. I'm almost guaranteeing that having a smaller rotor will produce more torque for you. Having one that doesn't weigh as much. I mean, once you get it going, the one that weighs a lot will probably outmatch the small one, but maybe not. Small rotor, I guarantee, will produce more torque. I have no idea, but it just seems right in my head that, because I've spun and I've seen even my 10-inch wood, this one right here, that one was so good that I had one magnet on it and it would go all the way around. It had a reed switch and it would just hit the switch, hit the magnet, and it would go all the way around and keep doing it. It's freaking awesome. I have a video of it. I'm not sure whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. I'll try and find it. Get it so you all can see it on my community page. I got some cool experiments on my community page. It's like levitation, magnetic levitation on a pole, 1/4-inch pole. And I use some of these acrylic discs with magnets glued onto them. And then I have flanges which prevent me from the disc from actually touching either one's on the top or the bottom. And it's kind of in stasis in the middle. So, and then depending on which ones you put on where and which way you put them on will determine, you know, how sturdy it is, how long it spins for, and just everything else like that. And you gotta, it's fun. It's fun. That's what it is. It's fun figuring all that stuff out, writing it down if you want to. But it's great. It was great. It was one of my first things that I did with the magnets. But yeah, having a full rotation per pulse, I've done that too. And it was with the 32 gauge coil. I think just one of these little bobbins. This might even be the one right here. One of them anyway. But it was really low to the ground. Like really low. So actually I think the coils were glued directly to the pegboard. Yeah, see? There it is. Not a robot. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think this is going to be, the glue is going to be dry soon, so I'm going to start drilling holes in a minute. Hopefully as straight as an arrow. That's what we need, straight. As soon as we do this, there's like no turning back really. Well, it all depends on how it works. I'm trying not to use any glue here. I really don't want to glue this shaft in. I want to be able to remove everything from here that I can when it's time to either swap the pegboard or just move on completely. You know, I want to be able to see, I've got quite a collection. Let me show you real quick of stuff now. I mean, that box down there, that's all full of copper. I got 5 3-pound spools in my bedroom that I'm working with. Just making 3-strand coils right now, but yeah, it'll be cool. Got 3 rotors down there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was thinking about making one of those, like the axial, some kind of motor. I always liked that rotor. And then our star over here. Well, thank you very much. Things are shaping up. Looking cool, looking fresh. Yeah, so we'll go from here. All right. Thank you very much. Peace out. Have a good night. Please subscribe. Bye now.